Join us in the North York Moors for a fantastic time full of sketchy adventures.
This seems like a really bad idea.
We've decided that track was the dumbest thing that we've walked down.
The quaintest of villages. Hilariously named hills.
Every time I've ever heard somebody go here, it just makes me giggle.
A healthy dose of getting lost.
Fail. At some point, Danny's going to stop trusting me.
More sheep than you can poke a stick at. And of course, landscape photography.
So our trip to North York Moors is not going quite according to plan because the main road that we're on to get there was shut and they just had a diversion backwards. So we've had to kind of make our own way, and the annoying thing is, from where we started off today, we could have actually cut through and avoided that road if we'd known that it was shut. So anyway, these things, going through some lovely Yorkshire countryside at the moment, so can't complain too much.
Please turn left.
Oh Jesus, stop.
How about a thing saying single lane bridge?
Oh,
that would have been handy.
Oh, maybe we're on the cycle track.
Maybe.
I'm confused.
Probably are.
It's a bit breezy. Not too thrilled about being too close to the OT.
Sheep don't care.
Oops. Oh, that was well done. Let's try again.
Oh, looks like a Welsh road. We're on our way to Dingle Falls. At the door, cracking 10 again this morning. Oh, so let your dog through.
Yep. Oh dear. That's very narrow and precarious. Oh dear. I thought my bum was dirty before today.
So I've just been taking photos of this little cascade not far from where we're staying. It's a lovely quiet spot. There's nobody else around. Unfortunately, there's a fallen tree just a little down from it, so it cuts off any possibility of doing some shots with a longer lens from further back or something that includes more of the creek. So a little bit limited in what I can do. I think I've seen photos from this spot. I can't quite remember, but I reckon there must have been less water and you could kind of get into the creek without Wellington boots. Listen to me. Without gum boots. Yeah, it's not going to happen, which of course I don't have with me. So anyway, we're going to move on to the, there's a bigger waterfall just a bit further down the creek. So hopefully we'll have a look at that. And I just noticed there's somebody hiding in the bushes filming me. This is mega slippery. Yeah, it's safer to walk through the bracken. Oh shit! Oh dear. It's all right. It was. Oh man, this is slush fest. Oh really? I don't think. This doesn't seem right, is it? I don't know either. I'm a bit iffy. I mean, obviously people have gone down here, but... Oh my
There is a path down there. We've got to get down to it though.
Right. Oh, Jesus. Not this way? Oh, shit. I'd prefer to... If this is too sketchy, then I'm happy to not go. It's not worth one of us falling over the edge. I'm not convinced this side's any better.
Well, if you fall, you're not going to go off 30-metre cliff before.
I guess.
So that kind of does make it better.
Sit down. Under that hand. Oh God, I don't know. This seems like a really bad idea. Yeah, the problem... Oh, shit. The problem is my backpack. Is... Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Yeah, I don't think this is worth it. I'm not, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll take a photo from here.
Can you get a photo from there?
Probably.
Not even very happy about this. It's about as much as I can deal with. I've just got a bit of vertigo stuff going on. Oh dear.
It doesn't look too bad to get down here.
Possibly. We'll have a crack at that. I think there's another waterfall and I have a feeling that one might be easier to get to from the other side.
Good?
Yep. Ow. Oh shit. Well, that was an adventure. Oh dear. Yeah.
No.
No.
Forbidden waterfall.
Maybe not going when it's wet.
And when exactly would that be?
I don't know. I don't know, but just taking them from a distance at that tree, it was giving me, I was getting this vertigo. We've decided that that track was the dumbest thing that we've walked down. So, yeah, I'm glad we didn't go further, and I'm glad that we got back up in one piece. It was incredibly slippery. And yeah, I didn't actually, I don't think, show very well the track that continued so you could get to the bottom of that waterfall was like narrow, about half a body width, maybe less than that in size, with a cliff on one side and a big drop off into the water on the other side. So yeah, no please. Sheep don't care.
Are you gonna let us pass, or are you gonna get in the way?
Shall not pass.
Well, one word for you: lamb and mint pie.
Dear.
Been warned. Had a very tasty shoulder of lamb on the weekend. At least they had lamb hot pot.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's been an excellent day today. It's turned out to be just a great all-round day of wandering in there, sitting at the almost authentic pub we've ever been to. Spoke to the lady. It was the building was built in, what did I say, 1650, and that little room that the pub was is all that was the original cottage. And then it was in, what did I tell you, 1860? 1860 that it became a pub after the railway came through, and there was a lot more stuff going on. And she's been there for 42 years. So yeah, it was awesome. Had a lot of fun. So here's to tomorrow in the North Yorkshire moors, being just as good.
Here's our traditional English village sheep. Look how lovely the road is here. It's wide.
Wide and
Spacious. It's got a shoulder on it. It's just incredible.
We should stop talking because it will soon go to being narrow.
It will turn to poo very soon.
So after a delightful day yesterday, we today are off to a little wood that is underneath a hill with what I have to say is one of the silliest names I've heard. And every time I've ever heard somebody go here, it just makes me giggle. So it's a hill that I like to call Confectionery Mountain. Danny likes to call
Grandmaster Jelly Top.
Stick around to find out what it is.
Uh-oh. Please.
Let's just, can we get to this bit under the tree before you get to us?
It seems like a silly in danger.
It does, doesn't it? If we're under roseberry topping at the moment, does that make us like a chocolate sundae or something? I don't know. Why? Can someone tell me what the origin of this name is? It's seriously. So this is the name of that mountain, hill, whatever, outcrop of land behind us. It's such a silly name. It makes me laugh. Roseberry topping. Alright. We're here not to climb up it because who could be bothered? But to have a wander through the woods here, which is Newton Woods. Hence Newton under Roseberry is the name of, I think, the little village that's at the bottom. So it seems to have been a bit of an odd autumn this year. I believe, well, it's certainly been warmer than we expected, and that's been the general gist for autumn so far in the UK. And I don't know as well, they said they had a very wet summer, whether that had something to do with it. But everywhere we've been, autumn's kind of a bit confused, that there's some leaves on the trees that have turned, a lot that have turned and fallen off, and then a whole bunch that are still green. And here you can see there's bracken, which is kind of the same thing. Part of it has gone gold and died, and there's still stuff that's green. So it's been better the further north we've gone. I'd say Yorkshire, the autumn colours have been the best of anywhere we've been. It also could be it's a little bit later on in the season. It's gotten colder the last couple of days, so it's possible We might just sneak in at the end of it a bit more autumn colour, but yeah, there's a mix here of leaves which are kind of half turned and then brown and then a whole bunch of green. So yeah, you can't make nature do what you want. It would be lovely if everything was all yellow and magnificent, but I'd prefer this than if we'd come too late and there were no leaves at all, because that would be fairly boring. So we stopped off in a little area in the woods that had some very characterful trees, and it was very cloudy, so the light was a bit flat. And so I was waiting, hoping it would just lift a little bit to give a bit of definition, separation. And then, of course, the clouds completely disappeared and the sun's out, and now there's two harsh contrasts, and I wish the cloud was back. The landscape photographer is never satisfied. Actually,
I don't know why we're walking down there. It's in the mud.
I don't know, just because it's fun. We like mud. I don't like mud.
I don't like mud. It's muddy, it gets in everywhere.
Oh, I don't like trees whacking my head on branches.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I don't like mud. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Bog City. So we're going in search of a view of Confectionery Mountain, and I seem to have gotten dodgy information somewhere, because where supposedly there's a view, there's just trees. So yes, we may or may not find a view of Roseberry Topping, which maybe that's karma for me thinking the name's so funny.
Like what they've done with this here, it's quite nice. Like open.
It's got that open plan feel.
And master jelly dog. There it is. There it is. The jelly top.
So we're currently trying to cut across to another path that leads up to up the top of this hill. The information I had said it should be down the other path we were on, but that was not the case, and this looks a lot more like it now that we're almost here. So yeah. Oh, here's the other path. It's a bit... better than the woodland. See? I said it should be better. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So it would seem the view is from basically the Captain Cook Monument, basically. I don't know what this information I got about some fancy ass view was.
I mean, it's alright, but you know.
I thought I saw something, I don't know. I'm gonna, when we get back down a little bit where the wall is, I'm gonna just go a little bit off track and have a little check out of that.
It's the sun. Smoker's cough. Ooh, that plane really sets it off. That's to the ambience.
Yep, into the heather and near the rock wall is the place to be. And luckily, it was like the second I stepped off the path, the sun came out. Hurrah! So yeah, there's been some nice kind of light falling across the heather. This would be great to come obviously in summer when it's all purple and yeah, at a sunset as well, I think. But won't be sunset for us today because we have a pub to get to. I went there last night. It was excellent food. So yeah, probably gonna head back down fairly soon, I think.
This massive stone phallic symbol has been erected in honour of Captain Cook, who by our estimations had a massive manhood.
Seems about right. So, what do you reckon?
It's good.
Nice view?
Good view. I don't think the Grand Mustard Jelly Top's the most exciting thing in the world to take photos of.
No.
But I think the view, the panorama from up here, is actually quite nice.
It's pleasing to be at. It's not the most...
It's not exciting, it's just a calm, pleasing spot.
Probably be a good spot for sunset if you got some good sunset colours and stuff.
Yes, I think so too.
But yeah.
It's just very chilled up here. Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, my fingers are about to fall off. I only just put my gloves on. It's a bit chilly with the wind. It was all okay up until we got up here and the wind got me and it's like... God. Anyway, to the pub. We've got to get down here first and then drive.
For an hour, then get home, have a shower and unpack all our stuff and then get dressed and then go back out again.
And then to the pub.
Then to the pub.
Yeah, the main path down's up both ways. Is a bit easier than the muddy forest track that we decided to go on. Fail. At some point, Danny's going to stop trusting me to lead him places.
Yeah.
May have been once or twice that we've gone off track. Not so much actually on this holiday. On previous holidays. Holidays gone by.
Grand Master Jelly Top.
Oh, good old hedge. It's always a hedge when you don't need one. Every single freaking time.
It is time for us to say goodbye to the North York Moors. It's been really lovely being here. It's gone so quickly. We could have spent a lot longer here. Doesn't seem like we've done very much because we've done a lot of kind of pottering around places, even though we've walked a reasonable amount. But it's been nice to take our time and not rush. We absolutely jagged coming for the day or our stay here because it's Saturday now. It's been so quiet. We've been staying in Gothland, which is this beautiful little village, which apparently starred in the TV series Heartbeat, but Danny and I have never seen that.
We're too young for that.
Yes, too young. And it's sheep can just roam around everywhere. It's beautiful and quaint, and was so quiet during the week. Like, just there's these big car parks, and Danny would say, "What are they for?" And I said, "I think this might be a busy place in the summer." No, not just the summer, on weekends. Absolutely full and teeming with people as we left. So yeah, come visit during the week when there's hardly anyone else here. So we're heading to our last destination of our holiday, which is a massive shame. I can't believe it's almost over. Stay tuned. Next week we will be in the Peak District. We will see you all there and then.